Welcome back to Efficio's TPP Microcast. In today's special episode, we'll be discussing the recent developments regarding the delay of the Procurement Act. I'm Andy, and I'm joined by Alan Williams, a senior consultant from our public sector practice. So Alan, firstly, what do we know about the delay?
Hello, and thanks for having me on today's episode, Andy. So in terms of the delay, the Act was due to go live on October 28th, but will now commence on 24th of February, nearly 4 months later than planned. This additional time will allow the government to revisit and rewrite a new national procurement policy statement, as the current version does not reflect this Labour government's priorities for public procurement. In this context, supporting the delivery of value for money, economic growth, and social value. This delay also follows recent concerns that the new central digital platform, which authorities will have to use for all aspects of the procurement process, was not on schedule to be running by the 28th of October.
Okay, so there are some interesting changes for us to monitor in the next few months. What can you tell us about what this means for those who are in the process of launching their procurements?
Well, firstly, given this delay, all procurements will remain under the current PCR 2015 regime if they are commenced prior to 24th of February next year. Contracting authorities that had planned on commencing a procurement between October and February under the new Act will have to take a decision whether to proceed with their planned timetable and procure under the existing Act, or to delay the start of the procurement in order to be regulated by the new Act and thereby take advantage of its new flexibilities. It's also my view that many contracting authorities and suppliers may quietly welcome the delay, which will provide some welcome breathing space to ensure that everyone is Procurement Act 2023 ready, including having IT systems and document templates up to date.
Thanks, Alan. I mean, 4 months isn't a great period of time, and so I imagine there'll still be several authorities who'll be considering what they can do to best meet the time frame. We're often asked whether a PIN can be used as a mechanism to delay the use of the new regulations. Would you mind demystifying this for us, Alan?
Well, certainly, it's a misconception that has arisen a few times recently that a publication of a PIN, whilst the PCR still applies, means that the rest of the procurement competition, stretching far into the future, could continue under the 2015 regime. That's wholly incorrect, and the transitional guidance and regulations make it perfectly clear that this is not the case. The date of publication for a contract notice is the determinative date for deciding whether a procurement will be regulated under the 2015 or the 2023 Act.
Thanks, Alan. That's really helpful. And we've clearly got a lot to keep our eyes on over the next few months. I hope you've all enjoyed today's episode. And as always, please keep the dialogue going in the chat. We'd love to get more content suggestions. And if anybody has any questions on the content that we've covered today, please reach out to Alan and myself. Thanks.